Welcome, everyone. I appreciate new subscribers so much. It's wonderful to meet you. This week, we're diving deep into the Trump dynasty. And how did we get here? Well, we explore the belief systems that brought us to our current world paradigm. So I'm asking the cards, how did we get here? What is the connection between our belief system, the players, and what was going on in China, November 2019, which brought us to the USA-China trade agreement. All right, so let's take a deep look into the factors that brought us into the USA-China trade agreement. And let's look at the players, the belief systems, and what was happening in China in November 2019. Go, cut the cards. At the base of the deck is the Pope. This is the connection to the high self of the person, okay? The high ruler of the person who is connected to the Christian religion. So this is actually the Vatican, the base of our reading. That's basically setting the tone. This is going to be very interesting. I'm setting them up so they'll be right side up for you to see. And then I also want to add the simplifiers on top of this so I can do a deep dive into a double set of readings. Because when we understand our paradigm of how we got here, it helps us to make proper choices to create the new world, our new world. That's right, that we're creating here together. And once again, this is the Holy Eucharist, the communion, the sacred body and spirit union. This is going to be interesting to see what was happening in China now I'm getting excited, in November 2019. Our first card, the 10 of Spears, this is a completion of the science. So at the very top of this reading is the machine, the mechanism, the science, the alchemy, which is aligned with the spirit. And topping this card is the Queen of Wands. She's known as the keeper and the doer of, there we go, of communication. So this is the communication about the machine regarding the pentacles of the health of the people in China in November 2019. As you can see, we have the Three of Suns. This is a card of fiery passion and three nations. This is the formation of the ally of three nations. So we asked, who are the three nations? There they are. And they are carrying a burden. This is the completion of the carrying burden. They're overburdened. These three nations are overburdened. They have a news, and the news is spreading quickly. It is a news that is of national interest, possibly international interest, and that is going to create an alliance with another international country. So this is actually the news of the alliance of United States and China. So that would make United States, China, and we'll see who the third country is. Our next level is the Three of Spheres. This is the fire. This is the, actually, this is the Nine of Spheres, which has the three fires. And as you can see, they are death. Okay, so the Ten of Swords says that it is a fatal wound and it carries three explosive, three elements, along with the forbearance and the foretelling of the future. At the very center is the Herald of Moons, the Three of Moons, which is saying to speak, 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 listen, because the time of the people is nigh. This is the time card, which shows that it sets us at the very center of the reading at November. And the news is traveling fast. This is the Chariot, and it is the karmic news. It carries both the good and the bad. And we know that was the fatal news was one of them, and the good news was the alliance being created between the United States and China. And this is the sun. This is the illuminated. This is also the card of the Illuminati. All right. This is a yes card, and no matter what happens, here we go, get it into focus. There we go. No matter what happens, this is a major arcana. The sun is what's known as a transmuter. Now there's transformation, which is change, but transmutation is the chemical process. So what this means is this was the formation of the creation of the solution, which would be the cure. See, it is the solution for the cure. See, which was actually formated right at this time. So that must have been the good news with the third nation. Okay, the third nation who has the cure. So they knew that at that time. This is the Six of Suns. This is what I'm saying. This is the celebration of the nations because they actually received the news of the cure. See, the wounded warrior has all the elements, the chemistry, everything they need to transmute. Transmute means to change the chemistry, not just change the transformation or the people or their ideas, but actually take the chemistry to create the solution, the cure. So there would be the celebration of the nations as a sign. And here they are celebrating with the news. but at the same time, somebody was left out. So someone here of these 6 nations, you can see 5 of these nations were included in the money deal regarding the solution, but one of these 6 nations was left out. Basically, that one of the nations was cut out of the money, probably for the pharmaceuticals. Here we go, the 9 of stars. This is the spirit energy, the psyche. This is the extreme completion of spirit energy. This is a high and Holy Spirit card. Very, very strong. Ooh, it was nice and focused there. Let's see if we can get it to focus again. All right, so you can see that this is the spirit ruler, someone in the church who is holding the chalice. And excuse me while I look. Oh, they're holding the bird who has the new, who is the communication, and the herb, which is the cure, once again, the magic. And here you can see this is a celebration with God, and this person, this ruler, who's this 3rd nation down this line of people who have the good news that's coming, is right here holding the sword. Sword is meant to be aligned with spirit and truth. And then we can see the outcome. Oh, wow, this is great. Is the One of Sons, which is yes. Yes to the news of, well, actually, this is actually a news of a betrayal or a spy in the camp. So here we can see this is where the twist turns, where it goes from good to bad. Now we take away these cards and we read them down, and you can see how it totally makes sense. 10 machines the machine is made. Okay, this is it. The meeting is made. There's 3 elements which are on fire in China, and they're celebrating the 6 nations who have discovered the solution. However, we remember one of them was left out. 3 of the nations are the players: United States, China, and yet to be revealed. They are heralding the news, the great news that is coming at the proper time for the element of spirit, the herbs, and see that? The bird. Okay, so this is a foretellance of a second wave of a second wave of infections that is going to come after the news, after the trade agreement is signed. The first news was heralded when the United States trade agreement was signed in December, and that's when the infection started to rage at the pandemic level. This is actually the burning fire of the sun. However, when we read it the crossway, you can see that the solution is still, the solution is still in the mix. In the end, however, the infection takes over the ruling class and the betrayal begins. So we will continue tomorrow with part 2 of the Trump dynasty, China, United States connection.